Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Chanute High School, where the Chanute Blue Comets are taking on Pittsburg Purple Dragons. We are just over 1 minute left here during pregame, and we'll be starting with the national anthem and then moving right into starting lineups. So at the moment, I'm going to go ahead and take off my headset so that you all can listen to the national anthem with me. Thank you very much. And we're back. Thank you guys very much for honoring our nation with the national anthem, done by the Chanute High School Pep Band. Once again, like I had mentioned in the girls' game, it is nice to have them back. It is a great energy to have here in the Chanute High School gymnasium. So we're going to go ahead and start off with some of our starting lineup here, starting with the Pittsburg Purple Dragons. We have number 1, Malachi Courtney, standing at 6'2". He's a senior. Next up, number 2, LJ Butcher, 6' senior as well. Number 3, Javon Grant, standing at 5'11". He's also a senior. And then finally, we have 2 more. Elijah Thornton, standing at 6'1". He's a junior. And then finally, Hayden McCoy, standing at 6'5", and he too is a senior. Flipping over to the Chanute Blue Comets, number 2, Sean Williams. He's a junior, standing 5'11". He's a guard. Next up, we have Garrett Allman. Apologies for the graphic. That is actually incorrect. So we have number 5, Garrett Allman. He's a senior, standing 6'1". He's a forward. Number 13, Cam Custer, a junior, standing 6'3", also a guard. Number 24, Carter Combs, standing at 5'9". He's a freshman. And then finally wrapping it up, number 15, Aaron Robertson, standing at 6'3", and he is a forward. For the Pittsburg Purple Dragons, you have head coach Jordan Woods, leading the Purple Dragons here in Chanute High School tonight. And then, of course, for the Chanute Blue Comets, we have head coach Devin Crabtree. Just a few minutes underway. Once again, if you are just tuning in, if you did not tune into the women's game, Keisha does have new rules this year for COVID purposes. The visiting team will start with the ball opposite of the scores table, so it'll be in the table right in front of us here. And sure enough, we're going to start out with Javon Grant with the ball.
Yeah, speaking of those Keisha rules, though, you will notice Chanute missing Eric Erb. He's the player who actually tested positive for COVID-19, and there's a certain number of practices required before you're allowed to play due to the COVID-19 rules.
And it does not look like he has had those certain number of practices back in, as he's actually sitting on the bench over there. So he, of course, is not like sitting with the team with COVID. Pittsburg starting up the game with a travel and a turnover. Carter Combs looking for the screen from Robertson. A little shove there. Guarded by Butcher. Butcher gets the 5-second call as he is just within reach of Combs getting Pittsburg the ball. Grant bringing it up. Immediately getting double teamed. Williams and Combs up top on that double team. Driving in, kicking it to Butcher. Butcher with the lefty, not gonna go down. Garrett Allman with the rebound, gets it to Sean Williams. Williams pulls up the short jumper. That's gonna miss, and he's gonna get his rebound, go back up with a floater, and also not gonna fall. Grant bringing the ball back down immediately into a double team. Trying to find his man there. That was Courtney. Just barely got a hand on it, and Butcher, sorry, Grant with the three-point shot. First points of the game, long three for Javon Grant. Cam Custer driving to the rim. He's gonna be fouled on blocking foul. He's gonna go to the line for two. Combs going to talk to Crabtree. Probably talking to him a little bit about, you know, this is what we need you to do. Don't let him to your right. Keep him in the middle where you and Williams can double team him.
Yeah,
first shot for Custer goes down.
That will definitely be a focus for the Comets.
Second shot is also good. Grant kicks it up to Thornton. Back out to Grant. Now to Butcher. Thornton for the three. It's going to be off the side of the rim. Garrett Allman goes up with Courtney, and he's going to get called for the foul. Courtney's going to go to the line for two. That attempt did not go down. Allman with just a millisecond before Courtney had the enough of a hand, but just too much body there. Malachi's first shot. It's good. 4-2 lead. Will he make it 5? Nope. Allman with the rebound, gets it to Williams. Williams kicks Allman out. Combs to Allman. Allman fakes it to Williams. Waiting for Custer on the back door, no good. Gets it back to Custer finally, goes up lefty, and that's gonna be a good left-handed hook shot under the basket, ties up the ball game. Courtney gets it to Grant. Grant, long three-pointer. That's gonna bounce off. Allman fighting for the rebound, gets it, pushes it up to Combs, and it looks like McCoy got in the way of that, and he's just gonna take it himself on the Euro step, but he will get called for the charging foul. Being out of control there. Aaron Robertson there to take the blunt force of that right in the paint.
It's felt like too long since we've seen Aaron Robertson draw a charge.
Pittsburgh immediately in the press defense rather, as Williams breaks that pretty easily. Combs with the ball at the top of the key. Back to Williams. Allman down to Combs. Combs, great cut down low. Taking the lead for the Blue Comets. 2 points.
That's one of those things that's going to happen. I mean, you have to keep a guy on Combs up on the perimeter. And
Grant with a alley-oop layup to McCoy.
Yeah, what a play. As I was saying, yeah, you gotta guard Combs close on the perimeter, and
he's scrappy.
Occasionally he'll get past you there.
Absolutely. McCoy was just wide open down low there. Williams with the ball. Now to Allman. Allman looking to drive. A little push off there. Cam Custer up and under. He's going to score 2 for the Blue Comets.
That's already 6 points for Custer.
Grant backing it out. Still getting double teamed. Butcher now with the ball, kicks it out to McCoy. McCoy faking the 3, trying to get it down low. Allman there to intercept it, but loses it out of bounds. Those tight end hands should have had that.
Yep.
Grant to throw in the ball. McCoy. Now Courtney. Now Grant for another long fadeaway. Robertson falling out of bounds, throws it back into Butcher. Grant now to Courtney for a long 3, and that's going to be good. 3 points for Malachi Courtney to take the lead once again. Garrett Allman pump fakes the 3. He goes up strong, and is not going to get the finger roll. Courtney swings it. Thornton taking it up top, looking for Grant, not there. Butcher now weaving back out to the top of the key. Thornton to Grant. Williams almost with a hand on it. Thornton all the way over to Courtney. Courtney drives middle, up and under is not going to happen. Aaron Robertson with the rebound. Garrett Allman bringing the ball down for the Blue Comets. Waiting for a screen from Robertson. Robertson not rolling. Combs, long 3-pointer, and that's going to fall.
He can hit those.
Carter Combs has proven time and time again to hit those long 3-pointers. Javon Grant building right into the double team. 3-pointer for Courtney, not going to go down. Butcher runs out of bounds with the ball. It's going to be Blue Comet basketball on the near sideline. A few subs in for the Purple Dragons. Mason English, he's a 6'2" freshman coming in. Big body there. Looks like he can muscle a few people around. Williams gets the ball. Looking to drive middle. Gives it to Allman. Allman, 3-point attempt. That's going to be way short.
Just a bit off. Allman isn't quite finding his stroke yet tonight.
Grant bringing the ball down. He goes in the middle, creates contact, goes up, and that's not going to go.
Man, Grant with a great behind-the-back dribble move there, just getting himself to the lane.
Javon Grant, very shifty, showing his shiftiness early on here in the first quarter. 11-9 still. Blue Comets in the lead. 2:38 on the clock. Grant's first shot. That's going to be good. Cutting their deficit down a little bit. Grant to tie up the ball game. And it falls. Combs to bring the ball up for the Blue Comets. Gets it to Custer. Custer drives middle. He kicks it out to Combs. Combs for another 3. It's going to be a little bit short. Grant with the rebound. And kicks it to Butcher, but it slips right through his hands and falls out of bounds. Blue Comet ball.
Yeah, that was the right read, just a bit too high on the
Butcher,
there, yeah.
just a few inches shorter than Grant. Not quite able to bring that down. Combs bringing it up for the Blue Comets. Williams, looks like Frederick is now in the game. and Seamster, and Frederick throws the ball away to English. Grant, hesitation, spin move, and he gets called for the travel as he spins right into Combs and goes nowhere. Seamster to throw in the ball for the Blue Comets. Combs looking for that screen. Seamster rolls, not gonna get that look. Grant with the steal, and he goes up real simple and slow. 2-point lead for the Purple Dragons. Combs really had nowhere to go on that last possession. Williams now with the ball. As he picks up his dribble, gets it to Seamster, and just throws it out of bounds.
Pass.
Purple Dragons doing a great job on defense, covering the passing lanes. Ball to be thrown in front of the Purple Dragon bench as Grant brings the ball up the floor.
Grant with the three there. So
another 3-point basket by Javon Grant.
He's going to make you pay from range.
Absolutely. Garrett Allman looking for Seamster, decides to keep it, kicks it out to Custer. Custer jump stops in the lane, goes up, and this is going to score for 2.
You know Custer loves the baseline.
Great jump stop and change of direction by Cam Custer on the block. Grant moving everybody out. English at the near side elbow. McCoy now with the ball, gets it to English, and he passes it off to Courtney. Back to McCoy. McCoy kicks it down low, goes up, no good. That's number 11, Jackson Turnbull. Allman brings it down court, drives baseline, pushes off a little bit, goes up, gets a blocking foul on the shot, and he'll go to the line for 2. Garrett Allman, a little bit of an elbow there. Nothing too bad to call. He goes up strong. I like to believe that refs reward aggressive gameplay. And it's been pretty aggressive on both sides of the ball.
It really has been, yep. I mean,
Allman's first shot is good.
You're going to get that from conference rivals like Chanute and Pittsburgh.
Absolutely. Allman's second shot to bring it within 1 is good. 15-16, Blue Comets still down by 1. Javon Grant bringing it up for the Purple Dragons. 3 seconds left, pulls up long 3, and that's gonna go down right before the buzzer. Javon Grant with the clutch 3-point shot. We're gonna go ahead and take a minute-long break here to end the quarter. We'll be right back here on Comet Vision. And we're back. Beginning of the second quarter, Blue Comets down by 4 here from a last 2-second shot, 3-point shot from Javon Grant, coming in clutch there to end the quarter.
Yeah, that last 3 put him at 13 points for the game so far.
Blue Comets to start with the basketball. Seamster, the freshman with the ball. Lots of freshmen on this basketball team this year.
They really are. The future's bright for the Comets.
Frederick gets it to Combs. Combs dribbles it across, gets it to Seamster. Seamster pump fakes back to Frederick. Frederick hands off to Custer. Custer drives middle, goes up right, floater, fadeaway, and that's not gonna fall. McCoy with the rebound, brings it up himself, gets it to Courtney. Courtney swings around to English. English back to Grant. Grant drives. And Allman is gonna get the reaching foul to try to slow him down. It's gonna be Garrett Allman's second personal foul. Looks like Williams is gonna go in to relieve him. And Grant trying to play off the flop there, loses the ball, gets it to Custer. Custer pulls up three. It's gonna be just a little short. Seamster fighting for the rebound. He gets the ball.
You know Custer can hurt you from there.
Back to Custer. Custer crossover, and he will get called for a travel on the Euro step. Just had a too many skips there.
Yep, just one too many there.
Grant bringing down the ball. English at the top of, or at the elbow, driving in, and I guess I missed that call. He had a little offensive foul there, wrapping the elbow around on the spin move. Mason English, that's his first foul. Combs bringing up the ball for the Blue Comets. Swinging around, Blue Comets keeping it at the top of the key though. A little weaving action going on. Custer with the backcourt gets fouled, and he will go to the line for a three-point attempt. Blue Comets trying to cut their deficit down a bit. 19-15 with Cam Custer at the line.
19-17 for the bucket.
Pardon me. Custer's shot up and out.
Rare free throw line miss from Custer.
Turnbull with the rebound. Aaron Robertson with the steal, looking for someone. Gets it to Combs. Robertson not much of a ball handler. Combs step back three, and that's gonna be just long. Robertson trying to get that rebound, and that's not gonna happen. Turnbull pulls it out of his hands. Grant driving, fouled on the floor. Purple Dragons are gonna throw it in from the baseline. Courtney with the ball. Grant now gets it back to Courtney. Courtney to Mason. Mason, what a pass. And Turnbull cannot finish. Mason with that bounce pass there in midair.
Yeah, he just overpowered the shot a little bit too much.
Combs waiting for the screen. Help side was there. Williams with a shimmy. Crossover, driving baseline, kicks it back out to Frederick. Frederick for three, that's not gonna fall. That's gonna be out on Courtney.
Yeah, looks like Robertson Williams thought that was gonna be their ball.
Like I said, it looks like it was out on Blue Comets. It's gonna be Purple Dragon ball. Thornton, Grant, Butcher, Mason, and Turnbull all in the game for the Purple Dragons. Mason with the ball, hands it off to Grant. Grant pump fakes the three. Refs will not call
Oh, yeah,
And it's
really
going to go out
wanted
of
a foul
bounds.
there.
He was reaching for that one. Blue Comets bring the ball down the court. Just 2 points down, hands it off to Custer. Custer drives baseline again, will go up. He'll get fouled on the floor. A little blocking foul. Just a slight push.
Yep.
Blue Comets to throw it in. Seamster in for Frederick.
Yeah, Frederick getting good minutes there. Allman's been on the bench for a minute. So.
Yeah, he's still in a little bit of foul trouble. Custer up for 2, and he is just short.
Grant gets his 3rd rebound on that one.
Grant and Mason with a long 3, and that's not going to happen. Grant gets the ball back and goes in for 2. And that's going to be a timeout here. Full timeout for Pittsburg High. And we're going to go ahead and take that minute-long timeout with them. 2 commercials. We'll be right back here on Comet Vision.
Welcome back. I'll be calling the action here for a second. We have some technical difficulties that Caleb had to step away and take care of. So come back from the timeout. Purple Dragons leading 21-17. 4 minutes, 23 seconds left in the second quarter. And it is Blue Comet basketball. Like Combs bringing it up once again. Custer to Williams. Here Caleb's back.
Thank you, Jaden. Out of bounds on the Blue Comets. Purple Dragons are going to pick up the ball right in front of their bench. A few substitutes in for the Blue Comets. Lars Custer in. Him and Cam, brothers, on the same court.
Yeah, don't see that a lot.
Combs now Grant gets it over to, that was Thornton, and his 3-pointer is going to go down. Lars gets it to Cam, back to Carter. Carter pulls it back out. Oh, to Seamster. We got 3 freshmen here on the floor.
Yep.
Carter pump fakes, drives, picks up his dribble. Robertson now at the top of the key. Lars driving middle, kicks it to Seamster. Seamster drives middle over to Carter for a 3, and that's going to go down.
Yeah.
Carter Combs with another long 3-pointer.
You got to stay on him no matter the distance.
Thornton with another 3-point attempt. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, tried to take it right back.
Custer bringing the ball up the court himself. Almost loses it. Gets it to Carter. Combs waiting for the screen. Takes it a little bit early. Hands it off to Cam. Cam drives baseline. And it's going to get called for the travel. Don't know if that was going to be on Cam or on Carter.
Yeah, it looked like Carter may have traveled there, and they just missed it. So
Cam had a head of steam going, too. It's always tough to get that taken away from you in the moment.
Yep.
Grant now. Waiting for the screen from Turnbull or new face on the floor, Brett O'Hara. And looks like that shot's going to be no good. Carter gets it to Aaron, but Aaron falls out of bounds, throws it back to Carter. Cam now looking for something. Seamster fakes pass, drives. Back to Seamster. Lars. Back to Combs. Combs drives baseline.
Everybody touching the basketball here for the Comets.
Seamster for 3. And that's going to be good. And that's going to give Blue Comets just a 1-point deficit now as they creep their way back. All the freshmen out here seem to be knocking down the three-pointers. Grant now with an easy floater at the free throw line. Combs bringing up the ball. Driving baseline, going up. Fouled and one. And he's going to go to the line for one more.
Yeah, Coombs proving he's not just a three-point shooter with that one.
Seeing if he can tie up the ball game here. That's Brett O'Hara's first personal foul. Carter Combs will not tie up the ball game. Robertson almost stripped it from O'Hara.
Yeah, great second quarter, right? For the Comets here, really bringing that, trying to get that lead back.
Just under a minute and a half here in the half. Grant now gets it to Thornton. Blue Comets playing a 2-3 zone. Turnbull wide open, drop steps. He'll lay that in. Taking the 2-point lead there for the half.
Yeah, it looked like Robertson was on the help and wasn't able to get that.
Seamster, another 3. He's got the hot hand. 2 in a row for Seamster. Tying up the ball game. Looks like that his foot was on the line. Thornton back to Grant. Grant looking for a screen from O'Hara. English now skips it over to Thornton. Grant can't leave him too much room because he'll take it. 30 seconds left, and he's gonna waste clock time. Combs going out there trying to get a 3-second call. Thornton drives, dribbles back out, tries to get down to Turnbull. Back to Grant. Grant skips it over to English. English for 3. That's going to be long. O'Hara with the rebound, but that's going to be over the backboard first. Blue Comets with the ball. 10.5 seconds left. That's going to be a timeout for the Blue Comets. Crabtree's going to draw up a play here. We got a 30-second timeout, and you know what? We're going to go ahead and take that too. We'll be right back here on Comet Vision. Welcome back. 10.5 seconds left here in the half. Tied up 28-28. Blue Comets now with the ball to throw the ball in. Combs letting the ball bounce. He finally picks it up. Clock starts. Aaron Robertson up and under, gets blocked. English with the ball, and he's just gonna hold it. And that's gonna be the end of the first half here. Blue Comets, Pittsburg Purple Dragons, 28 apiece, halftime. We'll be right back. We'll take a 3-minute long break, and we'll come back with some stats and a little bit of a recap right here on Comet Vision. All right. Once again, another great performance by the Chanute Blue Comet dance squad here tonight. If you watch the women's game, I explained there that we can't always have the audio up while they're dancing for copyright reasons. We don't want our stream to get taken down. So unfortunately there, you'll have to rely on watching that in full on Facebook. Find someone, a parent or something, who can post it, and they'll definitely have it on there for you. Jaden, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about some stats that we have in the first half.
I mean, first of all, Grant just controlling the game for Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
17 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, also got himself a steal in there. And he's doing more than what the stat sheet will tell you, too. I mean, he's just creating so many looks for Pittsburgh. It's been a ridiculous game for him. On the Chanute side, as typical, I mean, Cam Custer's got himself 10 points, but also Carter Coombs coming in with 8. So
absolutely.
A lot of good spreading the ball around for Chanute. I mean, it's just that 3 ball hasn't been falling for Chanute the way they wanted to, but everything else seems to be working.
Absolutely. We have a couple freshmen in there today that have been knocking down a few threes. You know, we've Chanute's really been shooting decently. Pittsburgh is shooting almost lights out, you know, with Grant and even Thornton and Courtney. You know, they're all seem to be great three-point shooters, and they've been showing it tonight. So we're going to go ahead and take another 2.5-minute long break. A few commercials here. We're so glad that you guys are joining us here on the live stream. We always enjoy people coming in and watching. Glad that we can provide this for those of you who are at home, cannot be here today. So we'll be right back here in 2.5 minutes on Comet Vision. Welcome back. Just under 2 minutes before the beginning of the second half here. You know, looking at some of the, just the comparison between both teams here. You know, Pittsburgh's notoriously known for having quite a large team, both numerically and just physically. You know, I remember back when I was in high school, playing for Chanute High School, playing Pittsburgh High School, we always noticed that. They always had really tall guys. They always had, you know, physically bigger men. And that was always tough. And nothing has really changed over time. You know, Pittsburgh has several kids over 6 feet 4 inches, whereas Chanute, I believe our tallest player is sitting right at that 6'3" mark, and that's Caden Frederick and Cam Custer both. So So far, though, tied 28-28. Again, just under a minute before the second half. Chanute's been playing pretty well. Crabtree definitely been substituting a lot, especially putting some of those deeper bench players in to give some of these other guys a break. Garrett Allman in a little bit of foul trouble here in the first half. We can expect to see him and a lot more gameplay from him right off the bat. Hopefully he takes a little bit of a step back from the physicality to maintain less fouls. So 30 seconds left before the beginning of our second half here.
Yeah, speaking of physicality, though, one thing I want to point out, this game is so close. I think I would attribute that to the fact that right now Chanute's leading the rebound game 12-11. So
Okay.
they have a 1 rebound advantage on Pittsburgh. That's really going to keep a game like this close. And
So that's just showing, despite the size difference, Chanute's doing a really good job of boxing out and really finding those rebounds.
And I think whichever team, if either team can dominate the boards in the second half, I think they're taking the game.
Absolutely. Purple Dragons with the possession benefit for them. Starting out the second half with the ball. Grant splitting the defense, getting it stripped away. Williams with the ball, gets it to Custer. Custer bringing it up court, pulling it back a little bit, slowing it down. Combs now with the ball. With a handoff to Custer. Custer with a hesitation. Driving baseline, getting it stripped down. That's going to stay Chanute's ball. It's going to fall out of bounds, though. Garrett Allman, like we had talked about, back out there once again, starting 5 here.
Yep, starting 5 out there for both teams.
Williams to receive the pass. And he drives down the lane, pulls, gets blocked from behind by Thornton. Thornton taking it all the way to the rack. Decides to pull it back out, though. Butcher down to McCoy. McCoy spin move, pulls up, and that's going to be good. First 2 points in the second half.
There's that height differential you were speaking of earlier.
Hayden McCoy, 6'5" senior. And you can definitely tell by his physical stature that he just has incredibly long arms. Garrett Allman going right to the rack. Aaron Robertson with the rebound, puts it back up, and he gets fouled going up, so he's going to go to the line for 2. Robertson only standing at 6'2", 6'3", maybe, guarding McCoy. First shot is up, off the back of the iron. Second shot, also off the back of the iron. Too strong. Grant brings the ball up the court. No hesitation there. Gets the ball stolen. Cam bringing it up, lowering his shoulder, getting to Frederick. Frederick drives baseline. Drop steps, goes up. Robertson, he's gonna put it in this time. McCoy in disbelief, saying, I did not reach over. Sure enough, son, you did.
Yeah. But then when does any player believe that they fouled?
Exactly. Even if you blatantly know you fouled, you're going to try to make the refs believe you didn't. That's just the unspoken rule of basketball. Robertson. 3-point play is good. Taking the lead for the Blue Comets.
And those are Robertson's first 3 points of the night, but he also has grabbed 4 boards for the Comets.
Courtney driving baseline. Knocked out of the hands. Grant, long 3-pointer. Not going to go down. Combs with the rebound, bringing it back up. Oh, Garrett Allman, backside. Saw him a little bit too late. Allman driving middle. Gets double team going up. And he's going to get that 2 points. Runs into English on his way back. 33-30. Blue Comets in the lead. Butcher for the three-point attempt. That's not going to fall.
Pittsburgh really moved the ball around well in that possession.
Absolutely. Slowing down a bit. Combs now driving in, going up, and he's going to score. He tucked that right into his side there like a running back and somehow got the ball up there. 35-30, Blue Comets in the lead. Courtney driving baseline, going up on the foul. He's going to go to the line for two. That was a foul on Robertson. Courtney being a pretty big asset here tonight for the Purple Dragons. That shot is off the mark. Courtney's second shot. Malachi Courtney also standing at 6'2" guard. Second shot is good for the senior. 35-31.
That puts Courtney up to 5 points on the game.
Blue Comets in the lead. Ullman driving left side, going up, dishes it to Robinson. Robinson for two. That puts Blue Comets at 37. Three-pointer is good.
Courtney.
For Courtney. Keaton Frederick hands it off to Combs. Combs to Custer. Custer goes up and under, and that's not going to fall. Grant now pulling up for the floater. That's going to go off the back of the rim. Robinson with the rebound.
Grant's really been reminding me of Allen Iverson tonight, just the way he's been dribbling around the defense and getting to where he wants to be.
Caden Frederick drives to the paint, gets the charging foul. That was Courtney down there on the block taking the blunt.
Yeah, and he's even wearing Iverson's number, too.
Yeah. Quite the coincidence. Grant taking his time, bringing the ball up the court. Blue Comets still with a three-point lead. Butcher now with the ball, back to Grant. Courtney driving middle, dishes it back to Butcher. Grant now with the three. That's going to be off the front of the rim. And that's going to be off, looks like that was off of Robertson, rather.
Yep.
Looked like he might have kicked that a little bit. Butcher now looking cross court to English. English jabs, gets it to Thornton. Thornton floats it up, and he's going to knock that down.
What a pass by English there. Turns like he's passing the Grant and then just bounces it right in.
No look bounce pass. That was pretty. Ullman now drives into the paint, goes up, and he scores two. Still 3-point lead for the Blue Comets, 36-39.
Yeah, that's 8 points for Ullman there.
English now, long three-pointer. That's going to be off the back of the iron. Courtney with the rebound. He goes up, and Ullman picks up another foul. Had his arm just a little too far over top of Malachi Courtney. That's Ullman's third foul. Looks like Williams and Seamster are going to come in as a couple subs after this first shot. Referee getting onto a couple of Pittsburgh players. Looks like there's a little bit of chatting going on the court. Garrett Allman, never afraid to confront somebody, smack talking on the court.
And occasionally it costs him.
Looked like Allman was staring down Grant a little bit. Courtney's second shot is good. Turnbull back in the game for Courtney.
Yep. Courtney exiting with 9 points and 4 rebounds on the night.
Not bad. Still 2:38 left in the third quarter here. Custer, Seamster pump fakes. Loses the ball a little bit. He drives in. Gets it to Combs. Combs drives baseline, goes up, floats it up, air balls. Robertson gets the rebound, misses. English for the Purple Dragons get it. Almost double dribbled there. Thornton with the three-pointer, and that's gonna fall.
That was a really high arc, pretty shot.
Thornton turning back, mouthing off something to Cam Custer. Seamster now, looking for Custer back door. Custer going up and one, blocking foul on Turnbull.
Yeah, it looked like Turnbull just didn't quite get his feet set on that one.
Custer getting amped out there. Lots of talking going on like we mentioned earlier.
Yep. Well,
Allman back in the game.
Of course, Pittsburgh thought that was a charge on Custer. But
Yeah. Not gonna happen though. Custer went right towards his left hip.
Yep.
Custer misses his shot.
That foot slides a little bit, and they'll call you on it.
Still 1 point lead by Blue Comets. Three-pointer by Thornton. Mason gets the rebound. Gets it out to Grant. No looker. Back to Butcher. Butcher for a three. In and out. Not gonna happen. Combs tips it over to Seamster. Looks like Pittsburgh's gonna double team him. Seamster back to Combs. Combs gets the ball blocked and tipped. Still maintains possession though. Allman with the ball, jab step. Looks for Custer, drives to the rim, and he will knock that down for two. Goes all the way to the bucket.
That's 10 points for Allman.
Grant wants nothing to do with Allman's aggressiveness.
Yeah, Allman's also got 4 rebounds and 6 assists to go with that 10 points.
Thornton rather, gets it to Grant. Grant drives middle, and he will pump fake, go up, and get blocked by Seamster. What a block out of nowhere. Grant shoots the ball, gets stuck between the backboard and the rim. Seamster literally came out of nowhere, threw that ball right to the ground.
Yeah, what a block from Seamster.
Pittsburgh, clear frustration out here on the court. 38 seconds left.
You could also tell Seamster gave Grant a little look after that one.
Absolutely.
Freshman proving himself here.
Custer at the top of the key, gets it to Williams. Williams in the ball game. Back to Combs. A little weaving action here. Combs drives it, gives it to Allman. Allman drives in, gets blocked by, huge block by Turnbull. Turnbull, high fives from everyone. Blue Comets, 15.5 seconds left on the near sideline.
Seamster got his, and Turnbull just gave it right back.
Blue Comets looking for anything. Custer drives to the hole, gets fouled by Turnbull. Turnbull and Custer exchanging words. Referees come in. Lots of chatting going on here. You gotta love it. 43-40. Blue Comets still in the lead.
Yeah.
7.5 seconds left.
Custer coming to the line with 12 points.
Not gonna fall. Custer, pink shoes and everything. Looking for his second free throw to fall. And it's in and out.
You almost never see him go to the line and not get one.
Yeah. Grant for long, last second three, and that's not gonna be any good. And that's gonna end our third quarter here. Blue Comets still in the lead, 43-40. We're gonna going to take a minute-long break. We'll be right back after this on Comet Vision. Blue Comets with a 3-point lead here coming out of the break. I think we can expect Purple Dragons to start pressing a little more.
I feel like, honestly, we can see that from both teams with how close this game is.
Absolutely. Blue Comets already in a three-quarter court press, roughly. Or, sorry, a half-court press, rather.
Yep.
They're looking to try to trap Grant at the top of the key. McCoy, turn around from the elbow.
And they were kind of relaxing on McCoy up there, and he made him pay.
McCoy clapping away.
A lot of animosity between these teams.
Absolutely. Custer. Allman. Pump fakes, goes up. And he's going to get two. Allman. Angry. It's not a man you want to get in front of on the way to the rim. Grant looking to throw it. McCoy now. Top of the key. Hop steps. And he's not going to get that three-pointer. Looks like that was off the Blue Comets.
Yeah.
Carter Combs.
We didn't have a great angle from where we're
Doesn't
sitting,
like it.
But to me, I also kind of agree. It looked like it was on Turnbull. But
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I said, we didn't have a great angle to play from where we're sitting.
McCoy tries to get down to Turnbull. Allman tips it from behind. Combs to Allman. Allman, three-pointer. Short. Williams with the rebound. Back to Custer for three. And that's going to be good. Devin Crabtree with a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second timeout, too. We'll be right back here on Comet Vision. Back here, courtside, Blue Comet basketball against Pittsburg Purple Dragons, 48-42. Blue Comet's got a 6-point lead here. Tons of energy and excitement on the court.
Yeah.
Like we talked about earlier, you know, lots of chatting going on. Blue Comets with 3 players in double digits right now.
Yeah, Cam Custer coming in. We have 15. Garrett Allman has 12, and Carter Coombs has 10.
Jaden, looks like you were right. Blue Comets are going to get into press defense. Maybe find some sort of way to force mistakes. And it looks like
it worked.
Thornton lost the ball trying to go up. Allman to Custer. Custer, three. Clutch three. Cam Custer.
That's awesome.
When he's hot, he's hot.
Of course, that's 18 points for Custer. That's also 7 assists for Garrett Allman.
Garrett Allman, Cam Custer, all over the place.
Yeah, Allman really facilitating well tonight.
Williams, defense. Custer gets the steal. Custer goes up for another 2. 53-42. 11-point lead for the Blue Comets. Jump stop, kicks it out to Thornton. Short 3. Allman gets it back to Custer. Custer, the seamster, up the court. Or sorry, to Combs. Combs goes up on the foul. And he's going to go to the line for 2. McCoy tried going up with Combs. And Combs had just enough reach to get it up and past him. Didn't knock down the basket, but enough for McCoy to have to reach a little too far and pick up the foul. First shot is good. English in for the Purple Dragons. Thornton's going to take a seat.
Yeah, Thornton exiting with 8 points in the contest so far.
Combs, his second shot is up. And that's going to fall too. Beautiful shots. 55-42.
The basketball's a game of runs, and the Comets are on one right now.
Butcher kicks it out to English. English knocks down a three-point shot. And there's going to be a timeout for the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. That's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and take that with them. Blue Comets ahead, 10 points. We'll be right back. .547 left in the game. 55-45, Chanute Blue Comets ahead. We were just talking about Cam Custer. Had 12 points at the beginning of the quarter. Hit 2 big three-pointers, another 2-point layup, and now is sitting at a comfortable 20 points.
Yeah, as I said right before the break, basketball's a game of runs. The Comets are definitely on one, and Custer's leading that charge.
Seamster gets it to Custer. Custer to Combs. Combs to Allman. Allman drives middle. Gets it to Custer. Custer drives middle as well. Euro steps, goes up, gets blocked. No call on that play.
Looks like there could have been a call, but refs decided to let it go.
Referees letting these boys play. Shot by Butcher, not going to go down. Rebound by Pittsburgh. Courtney now with the ball, bringing it out. Williams. And that's going to be a blocking foul on Seamster. Seamster not quite there fast enough. McCoy tried the floater, didn't go down.
Yeah, I mean, McCoy had that exact thing happen to him earlier in the game. Just wasn't quite able to get both feet set. The refs are going to give you the block on that.
Seamster, that was his first foul. He's going to take a seat as Robertson comes in for him.
Seamster exits the game right now with 6 points and 2 rebounds.
Both shots are good for McCoy. Allman goes up, and he will get called for a charging foul. Blue Comet fans furious. Purple Dragon fans.
Yeah, I don't think I can argue with that call. His feet were fully set. He got it that
McCoy
time.
was just waiting for him down low. Now it's Allman's 4th foul. Still 5 minutes left in the game. He's got to be careful. Grant looking to pass. That was Williams with the tip. Allman now with the ball. Trying to get past half court. And Grant will get the foul with the reach around from behind. Grant still not so sure about that. That's actually surprisingly his first foul. Blue Comets to throw the ball in. Combs driving, hands it off to Cam. Cam almost loses it by Butcher. Carter back to Allman to Sean. Sean Williams swings it back around. Pump fake and driving. Allman loses it. Mason poked it from behind, but referees say that Allman touched it last.
Yeah, it did look like Allman kind of tipped it on its way out. Unintentionally, but he did.
It's a tough call. Grant uses a screen by Courtney, swings it around. Mason flips it back in. Combs with the steal there. Allman now looking to get it past half court. Driving in the middle, kicks it out to Cam in the corner. Cam with a 3, and that is in and out.
In and out.
No good. Cam trying to play catch up to Grant. and fouls him as he's going up. Cam Custard, I know he doesn't have very many he doesn't have many fouls on the game.
He can afford to give that one.
It looks like the referees are talking about whether to give Cam an intentional foul or not.
Yeah, maybe a flagrant.
And it looks like they will not.
I think maybe they're debating whether it was on the floor or if he was in motion.
That's true. Absolutely.
It did look like an intentional foul, so I can see where that kind of came in. I thought maybe it could be ruled a flagrant myself.
Courtney, corner three, in and out. Robertson with the rebound gets it to Custer. Back to Combs. Combs gets it across half court. Driving baseline, gets it to Robertson. Back to Combs. Combs trying not to get double teamed. Spin move. Williams now. Custer, far corner. Taking his time, setting something up.
Yeah, letting Combs set a play up.
Combs gets poked from behind, goes up. That's going to be on the floor, but it's going to be a 1-and-1. Go to the line.
Yeah, Combs with a little ISO, and it works, gets into the line.
Combs just a little too short for Mason to, for English to poke it from behind. And Combs actually just about made that basket too.
He did. I don't think they would have counted. I think it was the foul on the floor, though. So.
In the NBA, they would have counted it. Continuation. Combs' shot is good. He's been lights out from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, last time I checked, though, we aren't TNT, and this is an NBA game.
Well, true. In and out. 8-point lead still by the Blue Comets.
Combs with 13 points, along with 2 rebounds and 2 steals.
Pittsburgh looking down low. Courtney pump fakes, gets 3. Chinook players in the air, and he'll get 2.
11 for Courtney.
Second Pittsburgh player in double digits. Allman getting past half court to Williams. Williams faking the pass. Allman pump fakes the 3. Goes in, jump stops up and under, and that's not going to be good, but Robertson with the rebound goes up, and he's going to be fouled on the shot. He's going to go to the line for 2. Kicking himself in the face for that one, for missing that shot.
Yeah, frustration growing on Pittsburgh's side.
Aaron Robertson believed that he should have made that, and I agree. He's a good enough player that he should have made that even through the contact.
Fortunately, though, for Pittsburgh, that is only the second foul on Courtney. So
yeah. Robertson. Second shot. He's been struggling from the line tonight. And that's going to fall. 7-point lead for the Blue Comets.
That'll put him
just under 3 minutes.
That'll put him at 6 points with 9 rebounds and 2 steals.
McCoy. Back to Courtney. Courtney baseline goes up. No good. They're not going to call anything on Robertson as Courtney kicks him, trying to step over him. Combs for 3, long 3-pointer, and that's going to fall. Jackson Combs on the Blue Comet bench celebrating for his younger brother, playing a little air guitar. 10-point lead, 60-50. Blue Comets still in the lead. 2:30 left.
What sucks for the Comets is that Jackson would probably be out there himself right now if it wasn't for the ACL tear he suffered in the football season.
Exactly. English muscles his way in. Timeout for the Purple Dragons. It's going to be another 30-second timeout. We're going to go ahead and take our 30-second timeout as well. We'll be right back here on Comet Vision. 60-52, that is our score here. 2:20 left in the game. Blue Comets still in the lead, 8 points. And they will start out with the ball right out of the timeout. Cam Custer to throw the ball in. Pittsburg, rather. Pressing, full court press, looking to double team Combs. Combs
dribble move.
Shifting through them. Allman pump faking, getting around McCoy. McCoy fouls him on his way to the basket, and that's going to be still 1-1.
Yeah, I don't know what McCoy was thinking there. It seemed kind of like a frustration foul.
Yeah. That's McCoy's 5th foul, so he has fouled out. Big presence down low, now out for the Purple Dragons.
Yeah, he leaves the game with 9 points, 3 rebounds, a steal, and a block.
Allman's shot is off. Courtney with the rebound. Combs sticking there with him. Thornton kicks it to Courtney down low. Courtney for 2 for the Purple Dragons. Blue Comets just need to waste a little bit of time, get it past half court. Combs now gets it to Custer. Custer past half court now. Grant poking the ball out. Kicks to the corner to Allman. Allman to Williams. And he's going to set something up. But the Purple Dragons gonna foul before they can get that double team set. Custer going to the line for 2. Double bonus. Elijah Thornton just in complete shock at that call. Custer, his first shot is good.
Yeah, Thornton had been playing a pretty clean game all night. That's his first foul, and we're under 2 minutes left in the game. So
yeah, it's impressive. Custer, second shot, also good. Full timeout for the Blue Comets as Crabtree wants to take a little time to talk to his players. We're going to take a little time to take a quick break, minute-long break. We'll be right back here on Comet Vision. Back here at Chanute High School. Caleb Wood here, the video production graphic design teacher. I'm also here alongside junior Jaden Gensweider. Purple Dragons to start with the ball. Yeah, Grant gets it across court quickly. Now to Courtney. English gets it back to Courtney, and that's going to be good. English with a little shove there. It's going to be a no call. 30-second timeout for Pittsburg, rather. We're going to stay here, though. So game plan wise, obviously Pittsburgh just needs to score quickly. They need to score efficiently. They really don't need, I mean, they have room to give a few fouls because even some of their main players like Thornton and Grant, they don't have more than like 2 fouls each.
Yeah, and what's really puzzled me right now is it seems like Grant's uninspired.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened to him, but
he's gotten a little bit lackadaisical.
Yeah, he really has. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, Pittsburgh, I don't know if they're quite at the point where they need to foul, but they're getting there.
Absolutely.
And I mean, from Chanute, it's just hold the ball as long as you can, and when you have to shoot, make it. that's kind of the goal right here.
Only down 6, Pittsburgh. Plenty of time, plenty of space to make a difference here. Blue Comets being very selective with their shots as well. Starting with a line inbounds play of some sort, even though their basket's on the other end. You don't really see that too often.
Yeah, a little unorthodox from Crabtree.
Absolutely.
You also don't see two teammates run into each other that often.
Allman, Combs to Custer. Custer looking to make some room, back to Combs.
And there it is. Here's that holding the ball, wasting the clock.
Williams now looking for someone. Timeout on the court. It's going to be a full timeout. We're going to go ahead and take it with them. Fortunately for Sean Williams, he was able to get that timeout call just before falling over the backcourt. We'll be right back here on Comet Vision. Blue Comets thrown in on the near sideline. Custer with the ball up top, looking for Combs. Combs drives it in, kicks it out to Robertson. Robertson gets fouled by English on the pass, so Robertson's going to go to the line for two.
Yeah, just like I spoke of a little bit before that break, Pittsburgh has now reached that point where they have to foul to try to make up this 6-point lead. They hope.
Absolutely.
So they're hoping that Robertson misses both these. They get the rebound. They get it down quick.
Smart foul there. Robertson, they're struggling there at the line.
Yeah, Robertson's not exactly known as the best free throw shooter on the team, but he can knock him down.
Second shot. Also off. Two big free throws.
I stand corrected.
Missed. Thornton gets it to Butcher. Butcher to Grant. Grant, long three-pointer. That's going to be short.
That just seems like ill-advised shot selection right there. I don't think you need to be shooting from that long, this far into a close game.
Custer gets stripped by Grant, rather. Grant with a quick two. Going to be a timeout for Pittsburgh here, as they're trying to, once again, make a big difference. Down by 4. We'll be right back with Blue Comet basketball right here on Comet Vision. Blue Comets still up by 4 points. 18.9 seconds left in the game. Blue Comets just trying to get the ball and get past the foul calls and play good defense. And of course, Grant with a foul, sending Custer to the line. Cam Custer, like we've talked about, has been doing pretty well from the line tonight. First shot is up, and it's good. Extending the lead to 5. Still 17.6 seconds left. Second shot, no good. Grant bringing the ball up the court. Long three-pointer.
Once again, just ill-advised shot selection from Grant.
10 seconds left. Allman will dribble it to the corner, and he will just dribble out the clock. And that's going to be the game for the Blue Comets, taking the win 63-58. We're going to go ahead and take a 2-minute long break as the Blue Comets wave off the Pittsburg Purple Dragons. Pittsburg not too happy about this whole ordeal, doesn't wave back. But that's okay. We'll be right back here in 2 minutes. And we're back, wrapping up for tonight. Blue Comets taking the win, 66-58. We're gonna go over a few stats here before I send you guys off for the rest of the night. Starting with Pittsburgh, ending the night with 15 points and 5 rebounds. Malachi Courtney, he did a really good job tonight. Great job on staying out of foul trouble, everything like that. Up next, the player of the game for Pittsburgh, at least, that is going to be Javon Grant. He ended with 19 points, only scored 2 points in the fourth quarter. Shoot kept him from scoring. 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals and 1 block. He had stats all over the board. So he did a fantastic job tonight. Now moving on to the Chanute Blue Comets. 3 individuals from the Comets in double digits, starting with Garrett Allman. His aggressive nature on the court and on the field came in handy tonight. 15 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 steals. Garrett, you did a great job tonight if you're listening. Next up, Carter Combs. 16 points for the freshman, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. And then finally wrapping it up, the MVP of the game, Cam Custer, 23 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Came up with 2 huge three-pointers in the fourth quarter to extend the lead. That's going to be it for me, our broadcast crew here at Chanute High School. Comet Vision is so proud and is very honored to be able to bring this to you guys. Hope you have a great night. Thanks for stopping by.